Welcome to Willow's Book Apothecary. I am your literary host, Willow. Booktube, we have a few distractions in store for us tonight. My power has gone out 4 times tonight. My AC has been gone for like 4 days, so it is just 100 degrees in my house. There's a huge thunderstorm brewing outside, and I have a fan on full blast above my head. So, I'm sorry if there's any background noise, but this video is so important to me that I couldn't bear to put it off for any longer. About a month and a half ago, I made a video explaining that I was taking a cross-country road trip with one of my best friends of 16 years. And I flew out to Montana, and I helped my friend KJ move from Montana, who was working at Yellowstone National Park, move all the way back to Detroit, Michigan, where we both grew up and where we both currently live. So KJ knew that I was making a video, but they didn't know, when or basically what it's gonna be. So I have decided to make this video an ode to my best friend, as well as covering our cross-country shenanigans. We visited tiny libraries all over the United States. I'll be sharing books with you that I picked up at the tiny libraries, as well as some bookmarks that I picked up along the way. And I visited a book truck, which is really cool. I will definitely be sure to quickly talk about that as well. So, but first and foremost, this video would not have been even a thought if it wasn't for my best friend. So I'm gonna get sentimental here, and I have a few words that I would like to say, so buckle in. If there is one thing that is guaranteed within our lifetime, I truly believe that it is the inevitability of change. And often these changes, when we're forced into them, are very unwavering and unforgiving. If we are going to live, and I don't mean going through the motions just to get by kind of living, but I mean truly immersing ourselves into the depths of life, then it is imperative that we find our people, that we find our tribe. Those people who will surrender to the ebbs and flows of this crazy river that we call life. The people that we climb mountains for, those who we will cross the 7 seas for. The first person that you call when you are literally on a date from hell. Literally. Someone to cackle, cry, and dream with. A counterpart that matches your level of feistiness, and it also has an unquenchable thirst for adventure. 2 months ago, KJ and I were at the biggest breaking point of our lives. We were going through the most brutal and betraying breakups individually that just thinking about it makes me want to cry. Thinking about what each of us went through, the disrespect, the betrayal, the heartbreak. I mean, just the raw emotions that we were both feeling just 2 months ago. So KJ called out to me, and I followed with an undeniable amount of luck and a major amount of generosity. I was flown out to Montana to help KJ move back to our shared hometown in Michigan. You see, we had both lost our individual images of what our long distance futures were going to look like. We walked away from relationships and homes. We walked away from jobs that we loved. We walked away, we were broke. We are broke, but we were really, really broke. But somehow none of that really seemed to matter anymore. I think what really mattered is that who we're spending our time with and the memories that we are choosing to make with said people. So We trekked across America and we turned lemons into lemonade. So before we get into the bookish content, I would like to make a toast with my moon water to KJ over some of these crazy memories that we have made. So cheers, brother. Okay, let's dole this out. Cheers to, I'm literally, my eyes are starting to tear up because I don't want to bust out laughing. Okay. Cheers to spending our 4th of July in a South Dakota hotel parking lot, drinking your emergency bottle of Jameson, and while watching fireworks get shot off behind a dairy queen.
What happened?
Okay. Cheers to falling in love with women in Bozeman that we will never see again. Oh. They're not for me.
You gotta woo the ladies with cows, well, steers and roses.
Cheers to you, brother, for pulling off on the side of a mountain so I can get out of the car and dry heave from altitude sickness. Cheers to frantically trying to get to every national park in our line of path so we can get our junior ranger badges and our passport stamps. Cheers to driving through the Badlands, listening to Lana Del Rey's Ride on repeat. Cheers to watching me ugly cry at a Milwaukee Taco Bell. Cheers to spending our night drinking Bud Light and watching Home Shopping Network on our hotel room TV. Cheers to crying to Taylor Swift songs and belting out our anthems right after. Cheers to allowing me to make numerous peanut butter sandwiches on the back of your trunk over the course of our trip. And cheers to your epic driving in monsoon-like weather. Glamorous? No, definitely not. Never claimed to be glamorous. But I would not have changed it for the world, truly. So, here's to chasing away our fears, grabbing life by the throat, and reaching for the stars. We are free. As we transition into the bookish content, I have a Mark Twain quote that I would like to share with you. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. That is the ideal life.